Hello and welcome. This is Marcus, and we are here on this fine Wednesday morning. It's a nice weather here in the Florida, and we're going to get started with this training here today. Now, today's going to be kind of laid back and chill. I'm going to be sitting here, none of the big whiteboard stuff. We're going to be going through stuff on the screen and showing you exactly how to get started with blogging and earning money. And I'm actually going to go through some examples of how I used my blogs to earn over, I think if we add it up, we're at like 22,000 bucks on a couple little side projects that I did this month. For affiliate marketing, which is pretty cool, right? Now, again, remember, the results you are going to see are not typical. I've been doing this for almost 20 years now. As you can see, I look like I've been doing this almost 20 years. And, we don't know what your results are going to be. Most people that try this stuff out never get that far. Most people that get my courses don't make it past, like, chapter 2, which is kind of disheartening since I put a lot of work into making these for you. But if you do this stuff, I believe that you can get results if you keep at it and you persist and you do deliberate stuff. The reason people don't get results online is because they don't do deliberate stuff. When I set out to make a blog post or a page or a new site or whatever it is, I know that something's going to happen. All right, it might not happen the way that I want, but I have an idea. I have a hypothesis saying, hey, look, I think I can rank for this keyword. I think it's going to get me this much traffic, and I'll make this much money. Or I think I can bid 2 cents a click or 5 cents a click or $1 a click and make this much, right? So it's very deliberate. So we need to get out of our mindset shift of, hey, how do we make this work? What's the next greatest thing? How do I buy a new product that's going to help me? What's the easiest way to do this? And we need to get into the mindset of, I need to set something up very, very fast, very direct, and do it. Okay, we can't mess around here. You got to do what you got to do. And we're going to show you examples of how stuff works. We're going to show you what's going on. So as we're getting started here, go ahead and say hello and introduce yourself to the group. Let us know where you're listening from. Looks like we got several people are asking about the theme. We actually had to make updates to the theme that we gave out the other day, so we're going to get a new update, and then we'll email that out to you. But go ahead and type in where you're listening from and how you're doing. Looks like we got some friends here. We got Stacia on. We got Nicole. We got Brian. We got Marshall, Kevin, Leon, TA. Alana's here. We got Philip from Jamaica. We got Andre from California. Marshall's in Fort Worth. Nicole says, how cold is it here? It's not cold. It's like, I don't know. Let me check it out. I think it's like probably 80 or something. Let's see. Winter, springs, weather. It's always 80 here in Florida. So it's 76 degrees at 10 a.m. in the morning. I sound like one of them airplane guys, right? So we're here. We're ready to go. M. Falcon's listening from Saudi Arabia. We got Andy from Pittsburgh. We got Lennon from Queens, New York. Damon. A lot of people coming on here. So we're going to get here. We're going to go rocking and rolling. I apologize in advance if I sound tired. That's because I am tired. Didn't get much sleep, and we have a maniac dog that just does not obey anyone. So we're going to have to take her to the old obedience school because she is a pain in the butt. She likes to fly up and jump on the bed right at your face when you're asleep, which, you can imagine a 40-pound dog with nice little claws jumping at your face. Isn't that fun? So we got to teach that dog what's up. All right, so we got Tony here from Chicago. We got a lot of people coming in. Haroon from NYC. So lots of stuff here. What we're going to do today is talk about blogging. Now, a lot of people have a misconception about blogging. They think that in order to blog, you need to talk about your life. Like, I go on Facebook, and I use Facebook for business. I admit that's the only reason I use it. Other than that, I can't stand the thing. I think my wife has an account just to follow what's going on with my family. But other than that, I'm not like Facebook guy. I'm one of those people who gets annoyed because it's like, I don't want to look at pictures of your eggs every day. And there actually is a guy on my Facebook, because I've been saying this for years, and I got this guy on my Facebook recently, and he sends pictures of his eggs every day. It's like, dude, I don't care about your eggs. But a lot of people think that blogging is like that. They think that you have to keep people up to date on what's going on. They think that you have to blog every day. They think that you have to keep on top of these things and add new content and be like a maniac, and it's going to take over your life. And at the end of the day, you've blogged all day and you get like $4. How many of you guys, by show of hands or typing something in the box, would say, yeah, that's kind of what I thought blogging was. I thought you had to be an avid blogger. I didn't think you can just set up a blog and, check on it from time to time and actually make money, right? I didn't think that you could go out there and do this stuff. And we're going to show you some examples of stuff. And I got to ask you a simple question. And I preface this training with a simple question. And that question is if you could set up a simple blog in about an hour and profit up to $32.17 or more every day from that blog, how many simple blogs would you set up? Right? How many would you set up? If you could make $32 a day off of one little blog. And now, I got to tell you, some blogs make nothing, okay? Usually because I don't do anything with them. And some blogs make way more than that, right? I got blogs that are making $1,000 a day. I got blogs that make a couple bucks a day, right? But the fact of the matter is we have to look at this as a business. We have to say, what would I do? Because here's the deal. Like Brian says, I'd make as many as possible. I'd make a bunch. TA says, yeah, I used to think that blogging was all about, just blogging every single day, and I didn't want to do that. I don't want to talk to people every day. Marshall says I'd make like 5 to 10 of them. That'd be pretty cool, right? He's on the right track. It's like, hey, dude, you're going to make 6 figures if you make 5 to 10 blogs that do that amount. Now, again, results not typical. I don't know what you're going to get. Business is business. Life is risky. We have no idea what's going to happen. I can't even tell you what's going to happen in the 2 hours from the webinar. I don't even know. Right? We don't know what's going to happen. But if we look at this in a solid way, and we look at it as this is what I want to do, here is who I want to reach, this is what I want to send them to, then boom, you're ready to go. Now, I got to tell you, I am somewhat of a not smart person. Okay, a lot of people they're like, oh, the guy teaching internet marketing, he's got to be the smartest guy on the planet. I'm not always, right? I'm not always the smartest guy. Back when I got into blogging in 2009, it was interesting. It was difficult to get into because it was really difficult to learn the software and everything. There's so many different blogging softwares back then. Now there's only a handful of really good ones. But back then there was a couple of them, and I got started and everything like that. But the part that makes me not smart was the part where I always ran my training business, my internet marketing business, and I would do different webinars every week. Right, and I'd go do a webinar every week, and I'd like, cool, here we go, or I'd do a video. Now, I'd make these videos, and I'd make these webinars, and I'd make these little trainings, and I'd have people write little articles and things, and I would look at that, and I would sell stuff. So I'd do the webinar, just like I'm doing today, right? We're doing this training. This is content, by the way. And I'd do the training, I'd do the content, and I'd make it, and then I would sell stuff, and then next week I'd make another one. Okay, so I'd look at it. Now, the part that made me not that bright when it comes to this was the part where I didn't repurpose the content. You see, back in 2009, if I had my blog and I put every single webinar that I ever did on the blog, I would have like 500, maybe 600 different blog posts. If I put every video on it, I'd probably have 1,200 different blog posts. If I put every article, everything I wrote, every single thing on it, right? And literally, I'm telling you, to put this video on my blog is going to take me about 12 seconds after it's done. Okay, and then it goes to a writer. She writes something about it, and then we post that on the blog. Simple. Had I done that, I would now have like 2,000 different blog posts, and I'd be ranking for everything. And I noticed that one of my blogs here ranks for lots of things. So I found out the other day we rank for, I think it was ClickBank for beginners or something like that, for beginners, right? ClickBank for beginners. Now, we're not doing that great. I'm like page 2, but I think I only put this one up last week. So in a week, we actually started ranking. Here we are here, and check it out. Because I do the blog the way I do, I have a little like video there, and this isn't like a video thing. This is actually leading to my blog post. So what are you going to click? Like this here? Or are you going to click the dude who's like, hey, ClickBank profits, right? So think about that for a minute. So here we are, and I got this, and I just put this up 5 days ago. 5 days ago, and it's getting traffic, right? Pretty cool. Now, the same thing happens with everything. Okay, and Andy says, I think you're one of the most intelligent people I know. Well, as Nicole said earlier, there are variables of smart. All right, I believe that we all have the same intelligence level on a certain scale. It just depends on what we use it for, right? Like my brother, you go to him and you ask him about drum sets, and he'll be like, this lug nut was made in 1802 by the famous Vic Firth, who made the drumsticks, and these are the sticks that are carved, and he knows everything about drums. Now, me, I don't know nothing about drums other than like I could be really loud on them and sound obnoxious and piss off the neighbors. That's all I know about drums. So we have different variables of different things. Now, my brother could go out there and he can make a blog about drums. And if he uses the system that I teach, right, you go out there. And now notice, I'm not trying to rank for make money online. And he wouldn't try to rank for drums, right? We're not going to do that. We're going to go for different keywords that get little pockets of traffic that we could build business on daily. Because if this thing gets me 1 customer a day or 3 customers a week or whatever, now this one little blog post that took me 17 minutes to build is now making me, what would that be? Like if I did 3 sales a week, that would be $1,000, so $52,000 a year, one blog post. How many of you guys are like, dude, one blog post, 52 grand a year? That's pretty insane. Now, of course, yours might not do that good. Maybe you'll make a blog post, it'll make $100 a year. But still, you got 100 of them out there working for you, that's $10,000 a year. You got 1,000 of them out there working for you, that's 100,000 a year. Some of them will do really good, some of them will do nothing. But overall, if you do this right, you will get results. Say it with me. I will get results if I do it right and continue. That's it. This is the secret. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, Marcus, what's the secret to, making $5 million overnight without doing anything? I mean, I saw an ad about that. Well, I got to tell you, not all ads you see are true, right? We learned that the hard way. There's a good book on that by Ryan Holiday, I think it was, something about, or I think it might be Seth Godin, about marketers. But you got to look at it, okay? Like Nicole says, I will get results if I do it right and continue. You just have to continue. You just have to do it. You see the same thing in the YouTube community. Oh, Marcus, I got a YouTube channel. I'm not getting any views. You're not getting any views because you're not, 1, focusing on the right keyword, and 2, focusing on the content. That's it. Like, it has to be something people want to read. Right? If I'm here and I do this webinar and you guys don't want to listen to what I have to say, you're not going to be here. It could be the best webinar in the world, but if you don't want to hear it, nothing's going to happen. Okay, very important. I want you to write that down. If I have the best content in the world, but no one wants to hear it, I'm not going to make anything. Right? Same thing with YouTube. You see these people and they got channels and they got 1 view on every video. All right? I guarantee there are keywords out there that even if you are a brand new channel, you can rank for. Brand new. Okay, so it's not a matter of doing something wrong or whatever. It's a matter of not having the right focus. Okay, very important. So we got to have the right focus. Now, this happens all the time. We also have a Wix affiliate. This one brings me traffic every single day, and we are ranked here. I think we're like number, 7 or 8 or something like that. Right, we got that one there. We also started ranking a couple weeks ago for the Kartra keywords, which you guys saw we did that. For Kartra WordPress, we started ranking here. Here's one of mine. Here's another one of mine here. And those sold stuff every day. Really cool. We also did one for Kartra WordPress plugin, which I just set this blog up the other day. I set it up as a training, and we are actually ranking right here for that keyword. Right? This is a simple blog. Like, look at it. We're going to work on this today. Here it is. It doesn't even have a fancy theme. All I did is put one post with a little bit of text. I mean, literally, you can write this kind of text in like 5 minutes, and it just got some screenshots of how to do things. Right? Does everyone looking at that and you're like, hey, dude, that's pretty cool. All right, let me make sure that our link is working. Someone is saying that the vault link is not working, and I'll see if I can get that working for you guys. Bear with me 1 second. affiliatedude.com/vault. Did I set that link up? Yeah, it should be working for you. It should go to a page with the Blog Profit Network logo on it. Make sure you spell affiliate right. I spell it wrong all the time. I always get the I's and the A's messed up. But if you spell it right, it should work. Okay, and you're going to see a couple things on this. You're going to see up top, there is the Vault link. That's for our new Vault program there. Okay, and we're going to go for that. There's also another one for the high-ticket niches. If you are interested in getting a high-ticket niche from me, this is where we get your domain, we build your site, we get your niche, we give you the keywords, we give you the traffic plan, we show you the offers to run. We basically hand you the keys to a business that if you go work it, you'll get some results and we'll help you get those results. Now, that program I have had for many years. It has been at the price of $9.97, which is a steal. Sometimes people come to me and they're like, Marcus, I want 10 of them. I'm like, okay, well, I'll make 10. I mean, that's cool. People get great results with these. Now, for the last 6 years, or no, 4 years, for the last 4 years since I started that program, it's been 97. We've sold lots and lots of them. It's our best seller. What I'm doing is I'm actually doubling the price of it today. Okay, so today we are doubling the price. Now, why am I doubling it? Because I want to have more time to spend with each person. Because when we get a bunch of sales, I get spread thin, and some people feel left out and whatever, and we try to help them. But usually everyone's pretty happy. But what I want to do is I want to build it a more robust program. So if you want to get in at the $9.97, go to highticketniches.com right now. Sign up right now. Okay, you got to do that today. This is the last day you can get it at the $9.97. After that, it's going to be $19.97. So if you want to save $1,000, go do that. All right, back to our moral of story, and we're going to go through this. Now, Katrina says, I didn't know you still had Blog Profits. Blog Profit Network, we are actually redoing, which is part of this program. Now, we're actually going to give you all the tools that I use, everything like that, and I'll get into that later, but that's kind of the idea. All right, so I'm going to stay focused here. I'm running on a little sleep, so I need to focus myself. All right, so we have this one here, which is a simple blog that ranked in Google. I've also had blog stuff for anything from temper tantrums. I had a temper tantrum site that taught people how to get their kids to not have tantrums and things like that. Worked extremely well, and, you know, it was really cool. It's just, hey, there you go. And it made money with a simple little ClickBank offer, which I thought was totally awesome because it wasn't hard to do. I mean, literally, I just outsourced a couple of articles about temper tantrums. I led them to a ClickBank offer, and when they bought, I made money. I also had some other offers as well, which is cool. Nicole says, wish we could have study groups as well. Yeah, we could set something like that as well. Haroon, you would have to get with us on live chat if you're looking for discounts or something like that. Sometimes we do allow them as upgrades, but that's on a case-by-case basis. Okay, so there we go. That's how it works. You could see here, like this blog was literally set up a couple days ago. I set this up live on a training and for Kartra tutorial and Kartra WordPress plugin, stuff like that. Worked really well. And you could see, like, we are dominating the rankings for this stuff. I was actually really excited about this because we were doing a launch, which I hadn't done in a long time. And we ended up getting like number 5, which is cool because there's like some big players on there. Ended up making some decent money and other stuff as well. So if you sell this stuff, if you do this stuff, it will work. You just have to do it, right? You have to say, you know what? Forget everything else, because the problem you're going to have in this business and in life in the whatever century we're in, 21st century? Are we still in 21st? Something like that. Or 22nd, whatever. I don't know how they calculate that stuff. But being in the century we're in with all the technology, you have to be able to get rid of info overload. Okay, this is the thing. You have to be able to focus. And you have to be able to say, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I want it to rank for. This is what I want it to look like. This is what I want people to do. Very, very tight knit. Now, when you look at this, we're going to take a look at it and say, okay, if I could set this up and make it work, how's it going to work for me? Now, you're going to see here that these are some results from a blog that I set up. Now, this is an older slideshow, so I brought in some new screenshots for you to show you what's going on. And hopefully I can shrink these down for you. But this little blog that I set this blog up in February of 2015. And from February to September of that year, that blog did $6,600, which I thought was pretty cool, right? It's like, what, $900 a month or something, almost $1,000 a month. Now, here is a screenshot from how that blog did last year. Okay, this is last year. 37 grand from one simple little affiliate offer. Here it is last month, so you can see an exact, like, hey, here we are. Last month, okay, 30 days in the month, I made $3,565. Pretty cool, right? How many of you guys are like, dude, that's pretty cool? Like, setting up a blog like that and running this business with a blog, like, that's awesome. That really, really works, and that really is some results that I want, right? I want to be able to set up the results, okay? Simple little blog, nothing to it. Another thing that I ran recently was for this offer, which was really cool. This one did, I think we did like 177 sales, like $19,000. Now, this one I started on April 5th, so it was like, I think 19 or 21 days, and, you know, it was like $20,000 or something. And that's just added onto the pile, right? What I call it is the money from everywhere kind of method. Because when you do this, it's like you're getting money from everywhere. It's like, I get a check from this, I get a check from this. And half the time my wife's like, well, what's this check from? And luckily we have that thing where you can take a picture of the check. Otherwise I'd be going to the bank every 15 minutes, right? Or like me, sometimes I forget to cash some of them and I'm like, damn it. That was like $4,000. I forgot about that. But we look at it and we're like, this is how it works, right? Katrina says she wants to make like 100 simple blogs. Well, what I'd tell you to do is start with one, start simple. Now, Danny says, are you constantly updating the blog? No. Like the hosting one, I don't think I've updated that in 3 years, right? I haven't even touched it. Actually, in transparency, I did touch it because we moved servers. So in order to move the server, I had to move it over, but none of the content changed, right? So really cool. So we got to look at that. The Furman says, what's the income source? Do you use AdSense? I have used AdSense. AdSense is less than 5% of my income. However, I have made like, I think close to $250,000 with AdSense. But I don't use it exclusively because it tends to be lower than what I could get with affiliate offers. So like if I was to run AdSense on this, it would probably look like $1 a click, maybe $2 a click. And again, that's not saying what you're going to get. That's for this specific niche, right? Some AdSense niches make less than a penny a click. This one, when I've tested it, was like $1 or $2 a click. So I'd be making $1,200 for the same traffic, right? Do you want 1,200 or do you want 6,000? Now here's the deal. Some people are sitting there and they're making 1,200 and they're happier than a pig in the slop, but they don't know that $6,000's out there. Okay, so we got to take a look at it. Okay, we got to really, really focus. Ray says, do you have different URLs on each offer or do I use your affiliate dude? It depends on the niche. I use blogging for everything. So like my affiliatedude.com site is a blog. We use it in a simple way. Now, one of the blogs that I set up on a video that you guys saw was for this one, right? Do you guys remember the video where I set this up? I was like, download your free theme and stuff like that. Okay, very simple. Like this theme you get, you download, you add the stuff. And I actually found out the other day when I was making the theme that these boxes are designed by the theme. So I actually designed the theme to make the boxes so whatever you put in there, the boxes will look like that. And it's really cool. It took me like an hour to make because I don't know coding and I like to mess up things. But, you know, now that it works, you can use it. But this video I did the other day, I think it's on my... Yeah, I actually put it on my blog. So like if you go to affiliatemarketingdude.com, let's do question mark. There we go. I think this will do it. Yeah, so if you go to affiliatemarketingdude.com, you can see that video I put up, right? So I put the video here. It's very simple. Okay, now I just put this thing up, and there it is, right? Boom. Published May 1st. Got it here. I think we had over 1,000 views on it so far. No content, but my content writer is working on notes for it. And once we do that, we just put the notes below it, just like we did on the ClickBank one. Right, here's a ClickBank. We put this April 27th. It's already ranking in Google, already getting traffic. People are already coming to it. And boom, there we go. She just writes a little thing. Okay, and you can write this if you wanted, right? You could do that. Very, very simple. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. And the stuff works really well. I use blogs for literally everything. Sometimes I use other tools like, you know, HTML and stuff, but mostly primarily, I would say 95% of what I do is blog driven, which is cool. Okay, because they work, and with the plugins and tools that I'm going to show you, they'll work really good. So let's get into the meat of how this works, and we'll backtrack to where I got started. First of all, you guys all know me here. My name is Marcus, and the year was 2003. I had just moved from Los Angeles to Portland, Oregon. I figured if we were going to make it, we needed a place less expensive and less crowded. We just had our first daughter a little over a year ago, and we were expecting our second in about 6 months. So here I am. I'm looking younger. I'm less heavy in the face, right? Back then, I was actually really skinny when I graduated high school. So we were expecting kids, and here I was. I lived in LA. I had nothing going, right? I was like a magician. I think the best month I ever had as a magician, I made like $4,000. But that was hustling. That was driving all over from LA to San Clemente, which if you've ever driven that, it's like 20 minutes if you get it good. But if you don't get it good, it's like 3 hours, which sucks. But there I was doing this. Here's a little house we rented in Lakewood. I rented this room here and the master bedroom over here, and we shared a bathroom with some other people, and that's where we raised my first daughter for the first 4 months of her life or something like that. And then we moved to Oregon. Now, I remember out of this little room that I rented here, it was $500 I rented these rooms. And I remember out of that little room, one day I had a teleseminar. And I had a teleseminar with a guy. This was before webinars. And I remember on that one call, I literally made like $7,000. And I was like, holy crap, I see the power of how this works. Right. And I was doing my search engine rankings and everything, and we were doing all right. But that one call changed things. And I was like, okay, let's move. Let's do our own thing. And the first year with my search engine business, I did like 20,000. The second year we did 67,000. And then in this year where we moved, we were on track to do like 160,000, which was like my big goal. I wanted to do 100,000 a year. Now, at that time, I was a 23-year-old kid. I barely made it through high school and never really had a real job for more than 6 months. Okay, I still haven't. Like, I have still not worked a normal job in 6 months in my life. I've done my own thing, and it's always worked. I remember the day that I quit the job at McDonald's that I did, and, you know, the lady said, hey, you're going to be back. You're going to be back. You're not going to make it as a magician. You're not going to make it as a marketer, whatever. You're going to be back. Right? And everyone told me, you're not going to be able to do this. It's not going to work. And, you know, sometimes I believed them. Sometimes I was like, holy cow, you know, I got a kid on the way. I mean, what am I doing? What am I doing dicking around with this internet stuff when I got mouths to feed? But I thought to myself, like, do I go let someone else feed my kids? Because that's what happens if you go to a job, right? You're letting someone else feed your kids. And if you're like, hey, you're laid off, you're furloughed, or some machine takes over your business, you're out. Okay, now what I learned, the internet has changed a little bit. Right? Blogging came along. Blogging wasn't around when I was there. Google wasn't big when I was there. Facebook wasn't even thought of when I first started internet marketing. YouTube wasn't around when I first started, right? So we look at that and some things change, but the core of what I learned is what makes money. Okay, this is the core. Like, if you get this core, it doesn't matter what happens. Like, the internet shuts off tomorrow, you can find a way to do it because this is the core of how things work. The internet is just powerful, like Katrina says, and it makes it a lot easier. Okay, very, very, very important. Brian says, my first job said that too. We must have had the same manager. Well, what we have is we have people that are negative about other people getting results because there's this fear, right? You either live in fear or you live in abundance, right? You're like, okay, I'm going to live in fear. And people live in fear of what's going to happen. What's going to happen? What if? Right? And that fear wanted to creep in. It wanted to say, you're going to have a kid, you stupid whatever my brain wanted to say. Right? You're going to have a kid. What are you doing? Right? At least you know magic will make the money. But I knew that it was kind of fickle. At least you know going and selling computers. Maybe one day you could work up and be the manager and make $50,000 a year and weep in your office and cry and call your employee because he quit, right? The day I quit that, he like called me weeping and had like a nervous breakdown. Not because of me. He had other stuff going on. But I was like, I don't want that life. For $50,000 a year, I'm not going to go insane. I'd rather go insane having $300,000 a year or $1 million a year, like when I went insane almost 4 years ago, but that was because of a drinking problem, which, by the way, if you have enough alcohol, it does make you crazy. Believe me, I know. And if you need help with that kind of thing, check out our other channel at Talk Sober, okay? Big thing we're doing there where we teach people, hey, here's how to get sober. But at any rate, long story short, I wanted to do things on my own terms. Like for me, I remember my dad used to make fun of me when I would be in that apartment in Oregon that we rented because he's like, hey, you just sit around and play with your kids all day. That's not working. And I was like, well, isn't that kind of the goal? Like you're looking at it like a bad thing. And I'm like, did I miss something here? But I think playing with my kids and getting a check is kind of cool. Right? Julie says it's her first time watching us live. Welcome, Julie. Good to have you here. So there we are, right? Here I am. I'm in this stuff, and it took work. Like when I did this, making this money took work. I had to rank sites. I had to do this stuff. And the key to ranking the sites is simple, and it's the same key that works today. Here's the key. Okay, the key is instead of focusing on keywords that people wanted. People came to me, they're like, I want to rank for mortgage. I want to rank for this. I want to rank for that. And I'm like, not going to happen. We're not going to do it. I'm not even going to sell you it. Like, Marcus, I'll give you a bunch of money, whatever. And I'm like, no, here's what you're going to do instead. And I found them super targeted keywords. Okay, here's my idea. And this was back in 2003. Now in 2018, 4 million people a minute search Google. Okay, back then there was a lot of people, but not 4 million a minute, right? And so I looked at it and I was like, there's got to be So many people online searching for things, there's got to be like tens of millions of profitable keywords that no one has looked at. Okay, how would you like to be in your own competition? Right? Like, I want to go and like lift weights in my own competition. And I'll be like, I was number one, right? Well, how many people did you compete against? Well, I competed against myself, and I was able to bench press maybe like 120, but, you know, I won. Okay, that's what I want to do online. I want to win in my little niche, okay? I don't have to go out there and make $19 million a minute. That'd be cool. I wouldn't know what to do with it, but I'd rather just go out there, set one thing up, make it work really, really well. And that is the same mindset that took me from 0 to 7 figures. Right? Really cool. And most of the time I was working on my own. We got employees when I moved here because I just needed help with training you guys and getting times and stuff, but it's really cool. Like Nicole says, hey, let's make it win. All right. All right. So one fateful day, here I was building these sites, doing the search engine rankings. And one fateful day, a few months later, we had our second daughter, everything like that. I rented an apartment here, and then I rented one like 50 yards away where I worked. So I just like walk out there and go to work. Probably like a total waste of money, but I thought it was kind of cool and everything like that. And there I was working, and my day started normal. I was selling my marketing packages, making my money. And I'll never forget a call that I got. There was this guy, you might have heard of him. Name's Frank Kern, and he called me up, and he's like, I got this book about parrots talking. And I was like, really? You have a book about parrots talking? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, so do you have a bunch of parrots like squawking around in your house? He's like, no. I'm like, well, how do you have a book? He's like, well, I had this book written because I found this niche, and long story short, I want to get traffic for it. And so he brings me that book, and I'm like, okay, we're going to get traffic. Here's your keywords. Here's what you're going to do. We got him ranked, and he's like, dude, your stuff is making me more money than the paid traffic that I'm paying for. And I was like, that's awesome. So we got to talking about family and life and business and everything like that. And in the middle of the conversation, he said to me, he said, Marcus, instead of doing search engine for stuff like me, why don't you just find these keywords? Because obviously you can find them, right? You're good at it. You just found them for me, and it's converting, right? And he's like, why don't you just do that and sell people affiliate offers? And I was like, well, wait a minute. That's pretty cool. And I was like, wow, what if I didn't have to deal with phone calls, customer support, billing, and all that stuff? What if I just pick up a bunch of words, make little sites, and drive them to affiliate offers? And here's what I did. I tried to do it. I was like, let's put this to the test. Now, most people don't try. They don't really try, okay? I really tried. I spent like 2 or 3 hours. I built these sites, and I was like, boom, here we go. Now, I had done similar stuff in the past. I built a little gas-powered scooter website, and I did drop shipping, and I made $16,000 in 1 month off of gas scooters. Actually, a month and a half, I think it was, off of gas scooters from one keyword, gas-powered scooters for cheap. Yes, people actually put for cheap. Not like cheap gas-powered scooters, but gas-powered scooters for cheap. I ranked for that word. We made 16 grand in sales in those, and I ended up with maybe like 8 or 9 grand, or maybe 7 or something after everything was said and done, which is cool. It's like, hey, here's an extra 7 grand, put it on the money pile. Now, keep in mind, this was before AdSense, CPA marketing, or anything else that we know is now popular. So that week, I was like, okay, I'm going to listen to old Frank. That makes sense. And it took me about 2 to 3 hours to set these sites up. I got them done before our trip from Oregon down to Southern California. All right, now it's a 10-hour drive from Oregon to Southern California. Why we decided to drive, I don't know. I'm crazy. I told you I have issues, right? But we decided to drive. So we headed out around 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. and I got these sites. Now, we were like, check this out. We're new parents. We are the smartest people in the world. If we leave at 9 p.m., the kids will sleep. I will have like bloodshot eyes when I show up, and I'll be tired from driving all night, but the kids will sleep. This was our idea. But unbeknownst to me, the 2001 Dodge Caravan that I had only had 4 cylinders. And whoever had the idea of making a 4-cylinder minivan obviously never heard of these things called hills, aka mountains, that separate California and Florida. And there was this huge patch. So here we are. I'm like, kids are going to sleep. We're good to go. We're driving. And like this thing would shift into high gear going up the mountain. And it would go, brrr, and the kids would wake up and start crying and going crazy. And I was going nuts. But it was okay, because I was like, I'm going to drive. We're good. I got my giant coffee back when I used to drink caffeinated coffee. You could see from today, I don't need caffeinated coffee. I'm good. But there we are. We're driving and everything like that. So we finally, looking like crazy people, but again, thinking, hey, we're really, really smart, we arrived at my dad's house. Now, while we were there that weekend, those little sites I made did their thing. Okay, didn't have to check them, fix them, or anything. Those sites that weekend made $1,200 in profit. I remember because I had one of those 56 KB internet cards that was like its own cell phone, and you put it in your thing, and it had a little antenna, and I checked it, right? It took forever to check because it was 56K, but I checked it, and I made $1,200 in profit. Now, that was a huge aha moment for me because I didn't have to do anything other than just set these things up, right? One was based on, like, selling cable TV stuff, and the other, I believe, was weight loss. I don't remember exactly. But we went in and we did them. Now, I said to myself, if I could make money consistently off something I'd set up one time, then I could make more and more sites and create a killer passive income stream and have a more fun life, right? I'm already playing with my kids, but I had to answer phones. I want to play with the kids and not answer phones. So this thought literally changed my life. I went from thinking, how do I get my next sale, to how many sites can I manage and set up on autopilot so I can make money when I'm not working. So I went like crazy. I set up over 300 sites in weird niches, from mortgages to printable games to anything. Then it happened. All right, here we go. This is what happened. This was 2003. And I'm there. And I'm searching for new niches because that's what I do now. I don't find clients. I search for niches. That's what I do. That's still what I do here in 2018. I search for new niches. And I remember I came across a keyword that said smiley faces. And I was like, this traffic is easy to get. People are looking up smiley faces. And I was like, that's crazy. Why are they looking up smiley faces? Okay. Well, they were looking it up because they wanted to send smiley faces called emoticons or emojis. You know, you send them. How many of you guys sent a smiley face yesterday on your cell phone? Right? I always send the old one that actually doesn't convert into a face just because I've been doing this way too long. But we look at that and we're like, okay, this is cool. And I found this niche and I'm like, hey, people are looking at this. And I asked myself this question, which if you start asking yourself this question, your life will change. Instead of how do I make money online? Why doesn't it work? Which product should I buy? Whatever. Ask yourself, how can I get paid for this smiley face traffic or whatever traffic that's so cheap and non-competitive? Because traffic's out there. Traffic is not your problem. Okay? If traffic was your problem, then that would mean there was a shortage of traffic. There is no shortage of traffic. You could buy as much traffic as you want. All right, everyone's saying the OG emojis rule. Everyone type in your favorite OG emoji, right? Those are cool. I'll type mine in here. I'll be part of the fun. All right, here we go. This is my favorite old school emoji. Hopefully it doesn't convert it. Good, it didn't. That's my favorite one. All right, so there we are. And I'm like, how do I make money off of these stupid little smiley faces? Up until this point, the only way to make money that I knew of was sell stuff on ClickBank or put AdSense or maybe some other thing. Now, this was before I put in and I heard about CPA marketing and affiliate networks. Now, this was insane to me because I was like, I could actually get paid to give away free downloads. Okay, like this was mind-boggling. I was like, okay, I don't have to sell stuff. I could get paid to give away a download. All right, now I set up these smiley faces one, and I found a smiley face download that made me 70 cents a download. Now, you might say, well, Marcus, 70 cents a download, are you, I mean, really, what are you going to go, like, buy a cup of coffee or, like, a half a cup of coffee or, I don't know, make a phone call on one of them old phones? I don't know. What are you going to get for 70 cents? But this seemed like a lot to me at the time, but now you get, like, $2 to $3 for these kind of downloads. The smiley one's not around anymore because I think everyone has it. But the kicker is that it costs nothing. So, like, I could give you these smiley faces, you download them, you don't pay anything, and I get 70 cents. Now, I remember I found this niche in September. In September. And by December, I made $70,000 giving away smiley faces. Like, think about that. Like, I got $70,000 to give away smiley faces. And I remember my family asked me what I did for a living, and I was like, smiley faces. And they're like, what do you do? Smiley faces. And they're like, well, what do you do? And then as soon as they figured out what I was doing, they're like, dude, Marcus, I'm going to fly to your house, and you're going to teach me this stuff. And I'm like, no, but you can buy my course. But I didn't even have a course then. But at any rate, I did teach my aunt who went on, and she made some money. I taught my cousin who did okay with it. He actually owns a really successful blinds business now. But I taught some people. I taught a friend of mine who went on to make like $7 million or whatever. Again, results not typical. Most people make nothing.
we've been doing this a long time, but that's the idea. Now it kind of felt kind of weird for this because I was like, okay, how does this work? And I remember my dad always taught me to be an entrepreneur and work hard, but this felt like cheating. Like I was making $150 to $200 a day in profit from a site I made a year ago. And I remember thinking, this can't be real. It was like, pinch me, a dream has come true. Guess what? It actually got worse. So here I am, I'm making $200 a day, and I'm like, what? Like, what gives? And then in 2004, I stumbled across another niche that I wouldn't have found had I not gone for the smiley niche, right? So take control of the opportunities at hand. Don't mess around. When you see something that makes sense, jump on it and do it. Make sure it's ethical, legal, all that, but jump on it when you know you're ready to go. And so I found this one, and it was for MySpace layouts and backgrounds. How many of you guys remember the old MySpace? Good old Tom, who's everybody's friend, right? And so I found this niche, and I thought, okay, well, what do I do with this? I found the smileys. I found something to do with that. What about these MySpace guys? And I was like, well, what if I gave them little mouse cursors? Same thing as smileys, but it was a mouse cursor, and I got $1.75 instead of, or $1.85 instead of 70 cents. So they got a little mouse cursor, so instead of having this little mouse thing, they would turn into a baseball or like a baseball bat. And I was like, okay, I think these MySpace guys would like a little baseball bat instead of a little arrow. And guess what? I was right. And some of them even wanted little crosses if they were religious. And some of them even wanted like little fairies if they were into like Tinkerbell or something like that. And people were into all kinds of stuff. So I gave these away and I set it up, $1.85. Again, they download it. Doesn't cost me anything. It's free for me or free for them. I get $1.85. All right. Within days, like I'm talking days. I don't even know if it was an entire 48 hours. It might have been less than that. I set up a site, 5 pages, and boom, it ranked $300 a day. On top of the other 200, I'm like, okay, well, let's stack it up. Cool. We bought a house. This is a house we bought in California. We bought it at the height of the market. Lost some money on it. But you know, to each his own. The other one we actually made some money on, so it evened itself out. So there I was, and I was making $300 a day. Now, I kept making these things. I kept doing it. We were up to about $1,700 a day in profit. Right now, that's a pretty good chunk of change for most people. Right? Think about what would happen if you were making like $600,000 a year profit. Like that's a lot. Again, results not typical, implied guaranteed nothing. We don't know what you're going to get. Most people make nothing, but this is what I got. Right? So we're up to $1,700 a day in profit. And for some reason, the search engines wanted to be a pain in the butt and everything got deranked. And I was like, okay, it got deranked. Now, in hindsight, it was actually because a well-known guru took my marketing method, copied it exactly, including the little footer that I had, sold it as a software. Now you got hundreds and hundreds of millions of pages with my little footer on them that I didn't even get paid on, and just because someone copied them. Now, because it looked bad, the search engines like got all those pages out. In hindsight, I probably should have done a better job and really looked at it. And we got to look at it and say, okay, now I went from $1,700 a day to $200, and I'm flipping out. I'm like, holy cow, how am I going to live on $200 a day? I forgot that I was able to live on $200 a day a couple of years ago, pretty easy. But what happened was some guru marketer took the thing, made the software about it, and whatever. All right, now, I could have went home and cried and said that's the end of internet marketing, like a buddy of mine did. Same year, same thing happened to him. He was like, I can't do it anymore. He's making $300,000 a year. I taught him how to do it. We actually did it together. We ranked sites. And he was like, I can't do this anymore because, you know, whatever. But I remembered that what I learned about marketing was the core, right? Remember how I said it's not about the stuff or the software or the things or whatever. It's about what you know about marketing. It's about saying, can I make money off of people looking up smiley faces? Can I make money with this keyword? If so, how? Okay, so that's the deal. Now, in hindsight, I should have made more quality sites and better information because I would have made more. So I decided to buy some traffic. I'm like, that's cool. We're down. We're not out. We're down, but we're not out. And karma did take care of that, actually, in a pretty bad way. I won't say any names, but at any rate. So in hindsight, I should have done better. So I decided I'm going to do paid traffic. So I'm like, hey, you know what? We're down, but we're not out. I'm going to take what little I have from what I'm making now and just run it into paid traffic. So I started buying traffic. And I remember I started buying this traffic for the MySpace one and sending them to the same page, and I actually made more. I was like, are you kidding me? Like buying traffic, I'm actually making more? Are you kidding me? Like I was just down and out, and now I'm buying traffic, and I'm making more. Okay, again, it's about the principle, not the trick or whatever you want to call it. So there I am. I'm like, dude, here I am. I'm starting. I reach $1,200 a day, $1,500 a day, $2,500 a day, sometimes $4,700 a day in revenue. I was like, there we go, one site. And it was insane. I remember waking up. It was summertime. It was around 9:30 a.m. It was all hot. And we went in the pool. And I checked my stuff with my coffee. And I'd be like, okay, I made $900 already. And I was actually, to be totally honest with you, I was bored out of my mind. I was like, okay. I mean, I had fun with the kids and everything, but I was kind of bored in business. I was like, all right, well, I just get, $4,700 a day, and that's what I do. I don't go to work. Okay, that's cool. I remember we actually went to Hawaii, and we took a trip, and we lived it up, right? We had fancy dinners, boat trips, everything. And I came back, and I was making more than we were spending every day. Like, it was like a profit trip. I was like, we're making more. That's cool. All right, here's my second house I bought. This was actually cheaper than the first one. And then, that's what went on. Lana says, is that why you started drinking? I started drinking because it was an escape from me. But that's a long story. That's a big thing. There was no one reason that started it. I always liked it. But, when I became deep into it, it wasn't one issue. It was me. And I had to change my life, and I'm glad I did. And it was really cool. So there we are. It's early 2006. I was on track to have my first $1 million year with affiliate marketing. Actually, that year we did about $1,063,000. And as always, I like to be on top of the new stuff. And this year I was hearing about blogs. Everyone was like, blog, 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 blog. Got to have a blog, got to have a blog. And so I started getting tired of hearing about it. And I wanted to look into it. And I was like, can someone actually really seriously make money blogging? And more importantly, like you guys are asking, do I have to write every day and post eggs? I don't want to take pictures of eggs and write about my eggs. Nobody cares about my eggs, right? There are bloggers that post egg pictures, and it's like, what? No one cares. But at any rate, we're going to look at that. Now, being used to set up the little websites and banking at $5, $10, $50, $100, or even $1,000 a day on each, the last thing I wanted is to set up some content site. I didn't want a big, huge blog. I liked my little sites because I set them up. Boom, done, money. I like that. So there I was listening to countless videos, teleseminars, webinars, reading all the books, buying all the courses, serious info overload and burnout. I spent like $10,000, $15,000 trying to learn this blog thing. And then I was done. I was like, God, man, I don't want to learn this. I'm nauseous. I'm on info overload. So I gave up. I was like, I'm not going to do blogs. Forget the blogs. Okay, I don't need a blog. Then 2007 came. I don't need a blog. We did like $750,000 that year. Still pretty good. 2008 came. We started getting a little stuff was dropping. Still made high, mid six figures. But, maybe the blog thing looks good. 2009 came. For some reason, we had issues with our AdWords and stuff like that. And, our income dropped. We were down to $250 a year. Then, ringing into my ear the summer of 2009, again, blog, blog, blog. Got into blog, got to do blogs, got to do blogs. That's what the big boys are doing. But here's the deal. I want to do blogs on my own terms. No posting daily, no lame stuff. I don't really want to be the next Perez Hilton. I don't want the legal junk like Failblog. I just want to earn a decent income from home. Was that too much to ask? Like, that's what I want to do. There we go. Now, late that year, I discovered the WordPress blogging platform, which I love and still use today, and it's free. All you need is web hosting. And I was able to set up my first blog in 15 minutes. It wasn't fancy. It wasn't beautiful, but I did it, and I was proud. How many of you guys have ever been proud of something you set up? You're like, hey, man, check it out. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it, but I got a blog. It might be the ugliest blog in the world, but I got a blog. Right, and that was me. Now, little did I know that ugly little blog ranked at the top of Google in 12 hours. No meta tags, right? For those that have been around a while, you get that. No submitting, no directory listing. I was like, how did this get ranked? What is this sorcery that's going on? Right? And so Google actually liked these blogs. They were like, we love your blog, man. That's a good blog. So I got some new paid traffic accounts and tested the blogs on there. Guess what? They worked. And they got me leads and made me money almost instantly. Now, instead of like a 1 to 2 hour setup time with codes and pages and saving and all that junk, you could bang out a blog in like 12 minutes and get them ranked on the search engines like that. Pretty cool. Now, there was one little hiccup because besides building the sites for me gave me the freedom to have whatever I wanted, wherever I wanted. right? I could put a box up here, I could put a thing here, I could put this here, I could put the affiliate wherever I want. Blogs didn't allow me to do that. It was kind of like a structure, right? And the key to making affiliate marketing work for me is all in the conversions. That's it. You have to convert your traffic. If no one buys stuff, clicks things, downloads things, you're out. If your blog doesn't convert the visitors, you're dead in the water. Now, in the website world, I was good at getting conversion. Heck, I converted the MySpace and printable coloring pages markets. Even guitar tabs. You know, niches other marketers don't touch with a 10-foot pole because they're not buyer markets, right? My money's all made in non-buyer markets. Blah, those were my biggest money makers, hands down. So here's the blog conversion checklist and guide. Number 1, who am I trying to reach? Very important, i.e., people searching on Google on how to lose 10 pounds. Is that who I'm looking at? 2, or B. What do I want them to do most? What do I want them to do? I want them to join my list, click an ad, buy a product, watch a video. C, what does my ad headline or my link in the search engine promise? Right? Pretty simple. Now, here's how to make your blog convert in 3 seconds or less, because if you don't do it in 3 seconds, you lost your visitor. Here it is. Number 1, does my site blog cater the type of user I'm trying to reach? If your blog is for 84-year-old grandmas who want to knit, then you need to make your font big and maybe video, maybe easy, no technical stuff. Make it different, okay? However, we do have I think our record was we had an 84-year-old student who built their own blog. So if she can do it, you can do it too. I don't know if she actually made money, but I know we had like a 70-something-year-old guy who was doing really good. He made like, I think one of his sites made like $7,000 a month, which was pretty cool. Again, results not typical. Most people get nothing. These are just to show you what can be done. All right, number 2, can my visitor find the promise in less than 3 seconds? If I promise you something and I don't deliver on it in 3 seconds, you're out of there. You don't care about me. You're like, where's my stupid blog theme, dude? Come on, man. Okay, very important. Number 3, is my site focused on what I want the user to do most? Okay, this is like people build these sites and they're like, here's my banners for all my affiliate programs. That doesn't work. No one cares about your affiliate programs. They care about the result. Okay, no one buys products. They want a result. They buy fancy cars so that other people envy them. They buy fancy meals so they can feel fancy. They go on diets so that they can feel healthy, right? It's all about a feeling. They want a feeling. Number 4, do my colors and themes complement or distract from my message? Believe it or not, this is one thing people get wrong all the time. All right, so the question was, I got these blogs, I like them, they rank, they're good, but how do I make them do what I want? So here's some of the top converting things that I had on my sites. Take notes if you're not taking notes because this stuff works. On the Get Cheap Gas site, this was for the word gas prices, I had a little zip code box. Now, doesn't that make sense that on a gas site, if you wanted to find cheap gas in your area, you would put your zip code in a box? Does anyone think that's weird? Type weird if you think it's weird, right? You'd be like, no, I mean, obviously, if I want to find a restaurant in my area, I got to type the zip code. If I want to find mortgage rates in my area, I got to type the zip code. It makes sense. This box is responsible for hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars because it simply took their zip code, helped them to the affiliate offer, and boom. Another one I had was the drop-down box, which we had on our lotto blog. This lotto blog I set up back in 2012 when the lottery hit like 600 million. And I was like, man, I got to make money off this. I found a lottery toolbar that showed them the latest lottery winnings. And now this wouldn't have worked if I didn't have the drop-down box. The drop-down said June 5th, June 8th, whatever, all the different dates of the latest lottery winnings. Okay, so they'd click, drop down, boom, affiliate offer, they'd show them the numbers, good to go. 99% of the people who visited this site used the drop-down box, which means 99% went to the affiliate offer. Up here, 75% plus put their zip code in the box. Now, another one was having these little opt-in boxes. Okay, now check this out, because here's the deal. In the internet marketing world, if you have a banner ad and you get like a 0.2% click-through rate, that's pretty much normal. People are cool with that. That means if 1,000 people see your banner ad, like 2 click or something, I think. Let's see, what would that be? 1,000 times 0.02%. I think that's how we do it. 0.25 or 0.025. I think it's like that. Right? So like not that many people. Okay, we're just going to go with not that many. Now check this out. These banner ads I have, look at this one. 1.05%. That means for every 1,000 visitors, I'm getting 100 people. Or no, is it? No. What's the number? Well, for every 30,000, I got 312. I think it's 10 visitors or something like that. So where the other guy's getting 2, I'm getting 10. We pay the same amount. Would you rather pay the same amount and get 312 or get like 40? Right, you do the math. Here's one I got 10,000, got 9%, and on we go. And constantly, my banners work well. And that's what these tools are based on, right? So when we get this, we test it out here. And I tested this on a blog footer. So like on one of my plugins, there's a little footer that no one even notices, no one even cares about. But I test this out, 89% click-through rate. Look at this, 89%. Now, to show you that it works, because I could show you 89% on like 10 clicks, but this is like 1,500, 2,500. So that's like, what, 4,000 visitors, and we got almost 4,000 clicks, which is pretty cool, right? So we got to look at that. Now, check out these tools. Now, these tools are really cool because you can see what your market wants, right? These ones all got 18% each, which was pretty cool, and we could see which one they want the most, right? Really cool. Where do you get the arrows and the plugins? All the tools that you see on here are part of our plugins. Now, just to compare this, like check this out. This is another click-through rate example, and this one is like 14,000 visitors, and I got like 448 clicks. That's like nothing. Now, imagine the difference had I had mine. Here's another one where I did football, right? And we had little football things for them to do football. This is actually a site that I made live. It's actually here on my YouTube channel. You can watch me make it live about 5 years ago or something. And it actually made money live. It was the one, I think it's called Simple Blog Profit $68.80 its first day online or something like that. And you could see, boom, look at all this traffic. They all clicked. Like 43% clicked. Okay, most people are having trouble getting like 5% to click. Here's another one. This is the one I told you about where I put it on the plugin footer, right? This one, 7%. Okay, here's another one where I do opt-in boxes. I just recently tested an opt-in box yesterday. We're getting 60% of the visitors to join our mailing list, right? Think about that. That's pretty crazy. All right, here's another one we did where it does like a little pop-up, okay? A little pop-up there. Here's one that does interactive lead generation, so we can generate a lead with more information like I do on my pay-per-click class. Here's another one. This is Bible site. You guys saw me do the Bible site. This one was making $100 a day or more, and it worked because I did the Bible. Like most people are like, hey, get the Bible toolbar. Nobody cares about the Bible toolbar until you tell them why to care. No one cares about your affiliate offer till you tell them why to care. So I was like, hey, check it out. Choose your Bible version, then download the toolbar on the next page. Now, instead of, what the hell is the Bible toolbar? I was like, well, I want the NIV. Boom. Done. Right? Does that make sense to everyone? Okay, Sherry says you just moved the decimal place 2 places to the left. I probably would have learned that had I stayed in school longer, but unfortunately, I did not. So most of my stuff is self-taught, but I try my best. But thank you for that, Sherry. Okay, here's another one we did where it increases the opt-in rates while learning about the stuff. Now, what I did is I actually made all these plugins for you. Actually made them for me because I wanted to use them on my blog. And then when I started teaching internet marketing in 2008, 2009, I started to build these for you guys, which is really cool. Awesome stuff. Okay. Danny says, isn't this really a long web page with appropriate offers? No, it's pretty small, right? Like our blogs are small. So like this here, this is a blog page. Okay. Pretty simple. Just a blog page. And they work really well. Okay. So now I've spent over $100,000 building these things for you, which is cool. I mean, I don't care because it works for me and it makes money. And we're going to give you those plugins as part of today's offer, which is cool. And I'm going to show you how to get $150 in free advertising so you can test stuff out, which is really cool, right? Really, really, really awesome. Okay, so next, here's the deal. This is real stuff that works in real niches like hospital scam, Facebook layouts, downloadable Bible quotes, and random stuff that you can get free and cheap, super easy traffic for. Nicole says, what theme do you use on WordPress? I use all the custom ones that I built. So we have those available for you as well. So I went crazy. After learning this, I was like, dude, this is nuts. I'm going to go crazy because when I see something, I go nuts with it. Right? When I see something I like, I just go crazy. And so I made blog membership sites where people paid like $1,200 or more for access. I did launches on blogs. I made little blogs for little niches, bigger blogs for big niches, and they all made money. And it was awesome, right? So you could build these things fast. You didn't have to worry about SEO. You didn't have to worry about all the other stuff. Now, here we are in 2018. My blogs are rocking and rolling, still making money. The important part to realize is that you can make profits creating simple blogs in simple niches and letting them do their thing. You can just check on them from time to time and you're good to go. Here's the results from the lottery one. You can see $1,300. This was a one-day report. Here's another one from a bunch of blogs and sites that I had. This one was $835,000. Here's some AdSense I ran, $200,000. That's a lot of money adding up there, and we got to look at that and say, how does it work? Now, I even made like $100,000 referring people to the affiliate networks. I get like 2%. But I made a lot because my students started doing really well, and I made a lot off of them. I actually made, our record was $100,000 in 1 year from one affiliate that I taught, and I only got 2%. So imagine what he made, right? Pretty cool. All right. So here's the question again. If I could set up a simple blog in about an hour and generate $8 to $27 a day, how many would I make? Again, some of them, when it gets to 27, you're like, hey, I'm going to ramp this thing up and make more. And you go through and you make it work, right? So that's the deal. Now, you guys have seen my training courses. Our main training course is $297. Our high-ticket niches are $1,000. Our big training courses are like $2,000 or more. I think our last one was $3,000. And, you know, some private clients have paid me like 20 grand to learn this stuff. And they don't even get the tools because that was before they were out. Now, this is completely different, and the economy has changed with the internet, which I'm sure you've noticed. And there's never been an easier time for little guys like us to get involved. Now, here's the deal. Did you know that in every 60 seconds, over 4 million people search Google? That's like 65,000 people a second. And I know these are older slides. The cool part is that many of the top search terms, the ones looked up a lot, don't have a lot of competition. Like printable ruler, printable calendar, right? There was a printable calendar program that I went through and made money with. It was really cool. And we're going to show you how to do it. Here's one for Bible verses, lots of traffic. Right now, what if I told you that you could get paid $2 to $3 when people download the Bible like I did? Look at that. Boom. There we go. This was the first couple days I started it. It went on to do really well, and then I actually gave this one away as one of our high-ticket niches. So, cool stuff. Now, actual results. Now, if you learned this and you had all my tools, do you think you'd be able to make money? Right? How many of you guys are like, yeah, if I had all the tools that you're using and I had all the stuff, I think this would work. Right? How many of you guys think that would work well? If you do, type it in. Right? And here's what we're going to do. Right? Today, we're going to give you the Blog Profit Network software. And I'm actually making this, we're actually changing it around because the last time I had the Blog Profit Network for sale was 2015. And I'm going to revamp it and rebuild it. And we're actually calling it like the Blog Profit Network Vault. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw all my plugins in there. I'm going to throw all kinds of old videos and webinars in there. I'm going to go in there and show you like everything. It's all going to be there, right? So here's what we're going to do. This is just the basics. This doesn't even include the vault. So just saying here, and you guys are going to flip out because the price isn't the price that you saw. I'm changing it up a bit. Now, webinar 1, we're going to show you keyword and traffic selection. 2, how to set up domain and hosting in WordPress. These are all recorded. You can go in and watch them now. Selecting and implementing the right plugins for traffic and profit. Structuring your site for maximum profits. Make your site SEO pay-per-click optimized so you can get traffic fast. Creating content with a purpose. Updates and add-ons. Serving the market, getting involved automatically. Super profitable theme creation and design. High profit conversion tactics. Using opt-in forms and data collectors for on-demand profits. Adding the right profit centers. Now, as you can see, we have our plugins here. This is back in 2015 when I only had a few. We actually have a lot of them, right? Tons of them. Okay, last I checked, I think there's like 20 plugins, and they're awesome. Okay, so you get brand new plugins every month. Now, here's my idea. All right, a lot of you guys are out there and you're buying stuff anyway, so you buy stuff on JVZoo and Warrior Forum and all. You're out there buying stuff anyway. My thinking is, instead of going through the rabbit hole and buying things every day or every month or every week, why don't you get all the stuff that you need to make this work with the training to make it work all in one spot? That way you're not going around on info overload and you're focused and you're doing exactly what you need to do. And how many of you guys think that all this training and all these blog plugins would be worth $2.50? How many of you guys are like, yeah, like, did Mark, is he okay? Like, let's let's check on Marcus. I don't think he's okay. That's what it is. $2.53 a day. That's it. Now, on top of that, we're also going to have a support program. So this is what our stuff is going through for support. So for those of you who have high-ticket niches and everything, you get this as an add-on for your support. Okay, and you get support, you get everything. Really, really cool. And like Video Life says, I bought a bunch of stuff, but since I got your product, I don't need to buy anything else. Your stuff actually does what it says it's going to do, right? So you go in there, and this is your support. So you can come in and be like Nicole can come on and be, she already bought it. She can come on and be like, Marcus, check out my blog. What do you think? And I'll be like, no, change this. Or, hey, that's good. Test it out. Show me what happens after 100 clicks, right? And you can actually go through and learn. Katrina says, is the blog profit theme had clean lines theme? That one's outdated. Use the new ones. There's like tons and tons of themes that are custom designed by me for specific purposes. Okay. Tony says, is this needed if I have simple sites? It's not needed, but it's a good add-on. So like if you want to continue on the support, get the extra stuff, this is a good add-on for you. Very, very cool. Kevin says, I need something coming in first before I buy more. It's $2.50, dude. Like, I'm sorry. I spend more than that on lunch every day, but you got to look at it. You got to say, what am I willing to do? And for Kevin, I don't know if you need it. You probably have my other products, which is cool. But this is something that you can add on if you want to do it. Now, the reason you'll want to add on now is because once I'm done with the vault, right now it's the old program. It's got the stuff and we got the new plugins in it, but we're adding the vault to it. And once the vault's done, it's going to be, I think we're going to go to either 97 or 127 a month. So like you'll be grandfathered in and you save, which is cool. Okay. Really, really cool. Blog profit versus simple sites. I would always start with simple sites if you can, and then add this on after. Okay. So if you get simple sites or something, maybe we'll give you like a month or something of this to try it out. Okay. And we'll figure that out. So that's what you're going to get, all these plugins, all these tools, and icing on the cake. And here's the deal, right? If you get this, we're going to show you how to get $150 in paid traffic free. So your first month, you're up, what would that be? So 150, let's do math. My brain's too early for math. 150 minus 77. So you're up $73. You're already like, hey, I'm $73 up, which is cool. Okay. Now, because it's a monthly thing, you can cancel whenever you want. My job is not to keep you in if you don't want it. My job is to make it so you do want it. Which is really cool. Okay, so if you're interested in that, there is a link down here in the bottom of the screen that says affiliatedude.com/vault. You can get signed up, right? Really easy. You're going to get all the blog profit videos. You're going to get all the tools. Again, remember, this stuff cost me a ton to make. Here's some other bonuses. 7-day blog profit software, niche market training, CPA training, WordPress webinars, blog tools, blog profit. I mean, seriously, $250 a day. Yeah. But that's the deal. All right, any questions on that? Okay, and this is where you're going to go get all the plugins. There's updated plugins and everything like that. Black Sheep says, have you tried Wix and do you recommend it over WordPress? No, WordPress. I am a diehard WordPress fan through and through. I love WordPress. It's just the best platform. It just works, and the search engines love it. And what I look at is like you can get all caught up in the fancy new thing, but at the end of the day, like, is it going to get you the result you want? It's all about the result. Do you want search engine rankings? Boom. Go get this. Okay. Get your blog, get it set up. Wix, why would I use Wix? I don't know. For easy building, I don't want a drag and drop. I mean, seriously, like watch this. So we could go here. I could do a new dashboard. I can go to my dashboard. This is WordPress. I can go make a new page. Okay. I can click add new. Okay, new page, right? If I want to make a new page, all I got to do is be like, okay, how do I want this to look? Hi there. Okay, if I want to put an image in there, we just choose an image. Boom. Okay, if it's an image on my computer, I'll just go here and be like, okay, here we go. Watch how easy this is. Like, people want to do Wix because it's self-proclaimed easy, but it's not that hard to do a blog. There we go. There's my blog post, right? There you go. It's live. 2 seconds later. I mean, does anyone think that's hard to do? I hope not. Okay, a lot of questions coming in. Now, to get signed up for this, just go to affiliatedude.com/vault. Affiliatedude.com/vault, V-A-U-L-T. Yeah. Okay, questions coming in. Marcus, what's the difference between WordPress.com and WordPress.org when it comes to hosting? We don't use either. what I do is if you want to set this up, you go to gohubsite.com. Okay, on gohubsite.com, you're going to get your own domain name. Very important that you have your own domain name. Okay, like this one is on blogprofitnetwork.com. I also own affiliatedude.com. I also own like 600 other domains. Okay, now you want to set your blog up on your own domain, and you're going to do it with hosting. So you don't even have to worry about that other stuff. You click a button, and WordPress is installed. It literally takes 15 seconds, literally, and you're done. Okay. Nicole says, let's have more control. This gives you all the control you want. You can see with our blogs, like on affiliatemarketingdude.com, I have this blog here, which I set up, and this has an opt-in. And because of the tools and plugins, right, I'm allowed to have this here. And then I also have other pages behind the scenes that have other stuff. Right now, on normal blogs, you can't do this. Right, so here we have this, and boom, there you go. On this one, I have a video. Okay, and then this high-ticket niche thing, and then all the content, and then I have this is a plugin that we use to create these ads that totally get clicks, which is awesome and easy, and it tracks it, right? So I could literally go into my WordPress here, and I can see, hopefully, please be saved. Yay! Does anyone else feel like when you get your password right, you won the lottery or something? I always forget my passwords. But I can go in here and I can go into the Smart Affiliate Ads Pro plugin, and I can see at a glance what's going on. So like I go to manage groups. I could see this one had 65,000 visitors, 4,000 clicks. This one had, wow, holy cow, more people clicked than actually looked at the site. I thought that's pretty cool. Here's one that did a little bit lower. That's on the plugin thing. 9% here. And on we go, 87,000, 1% there. These are the little in-content ads. So you can see what's going on. And to create new ads, you just like, boom, here we go. Let's call the group this. We'll submit. And then if I want to create an ad here, I just go to that group. And I'm like, okay, let's add some ads. Or let's see, it goes to this one. This is the ads one. So we go here. And I'm like, what do I want my ad to say? Click here. Put your description in here. Put your URL in here. Okay, this would be like your affiliate link or whatever. Upload an image. Let's put our image in here. Okay, and let's put this image. A good looking chap there. All right, we'll put this in here. Insert. Boom. Done. I just created an ad. Like, how many of you guys are like, dude, that's awesome? Right? Really, really cool. Leon, yes, you can talk to me after on live chat about your high-ticket niche. Okay. Cool. M. Falcon, get in this. You're going to love this. Do you still need to register a web address? Yeah, it's part of the thing. So, like, if you go to gohubsite.com and you set up, you get a free domain. They give you a free domain. They give you, like, $150 in paid traffic, and you're good to go. So, this plugin is one of the ones we use. We also have the Squeeze Blogs Pro, which I just updated. Now, I wasn't going to give this away as one of my courses, but the new one we have actually has 8 opt-ins, 8 affiliates, 8 thank yous, and 8 sales pages, which is cool. It gives you complete control of everything. If you get this affiliatedude.com/vault today, I'll give you that one as well. It just got hot off the press, so it might take me a day to get to you. I have to like edit my name and stuff like that. But we'll give you that one as well. We also have the Affiliate Marketing Dude tracker that tracks all your links. And lots of other stuff, which is really cool. Now, I also use blogs like on affiliatedude.com. Now, I got affiliatedude.com solely for social media, right? So like on Instagram and stuff, I built this. Now, this is a blog. This is a mobile optimized blog thing. Like when I pull this up on my phone, let me see if I can do it for you. It comes up and you're good to go. Now, this is a theme that we also give you, we give you the theme and the tool. So this is the theme with the Squeeze Blogs Pro. So as you can see, this like handles everything. Affiliatedude.com. So like on a phone, so they go from Instagram. Instead of looking at one of those ugly link things, right, they're going to go in here. Please load. There it goes. And on the phone, check out how cool this looks. Chuck says, do I need this in addition to high ticket niche? It's a good thing to have. My products are meant to be standalone, but if it's something you want, I would definitely get in on it, especially if you want to be grandfathered in at the price, right? So let's see. My internet's being slow, but you could see that it is, in fact, loading those ads. Come on, internet. I think I need to switch to a different Wi-Fi here. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so you can see. There it is. That's how it works here. Right, so beautiful. Now, we also have other pages and stuff on it. So I use this as a cool way to go. Black Sheep, if you want a bundle price, just hit me up. This is kind of like a standalone, though. So, like, if you want the support, you want me to look at your stuff and help you out, you want to get in on this. Okay. Sandy says, I'm buying this informative pack because you give so much to us for free. Thanks. You're welcome. Glad to have you on board. Use these tools because this is what I use. Like, look at here. This one I use for everything. So in my dashboard, you can see I got my Affiliate Dude tracker. So this is where I track my links. Actually, see the Vault one? That's where you're going. So that redirect is tracked through this. I can see that so far 54 people have clicked since I said it, right? And I see that right there. I could see on this one 12,000 or 1,200 people clicked. Only 2 on that. We need to do some more. Probably didn't use it yet. 586 here. So you could track everything at a glance and see how it works, which is really cool. Yes, I still have the line on the screen. I dropped it in water. I'm too lazy to go get a new phone. And I don't know if I want the big, huge one, which I kind of do, but you know. Andy, if you want a bundle, let me know. If you guys are looking for like a bundle price or something, just go ahead and sign up and then hit me up after and say, hey, you know, what could you do or whatever. But this one, you're going to want to keep for a long time because it's going to give you all the updates and everything like that. Okay. Now, again, if you do want a high ticket niche, today is the last chance at the price of $9.97. It is going up. So you want to do that now. All right. So let's take some more questions. I'm kind of happy, in good mood. I'm happy today, which is cool. Yesterday was kind of a rough day, but today I'm happy. All right, so cool stuff. So we'll take some questions and stuff like that. Okay, flip phone. Oh yeah, flip phone would be killer. That would be like I'd be in the in crowd if I had that. Mark says, can you give us a real expectation of how much actual interaction with you would get while getting started? All right, well, here's what I do. I don't like helping people with tech stuff. Okay, so like, how do I install my plugin? You're not going to get me directly. You're going to get one of my assistants, or you'll get a video. Okay? That kind of stuff, it's just only fair. Because here's the deal. You don't want to come to me. Like, I get this all the time, and it drives me nuts. People come on live chat, and they'll be like, Marcus, my biggest question is, you know, how do I install WordPress? And I'm like, really? You just got me on live chat, and your question is how to install WordPress? No. When you come to me, you want to look at site stuff. You want to be like, Marcus, what do you think about this niche? What do you think about this? So the way that we do our support is all the tech stuff, all the easy to answer stuff, my team takes care of. Now, my team, most of them are here in Florida. One of them's back in California. She was in Florida. She moved to California. It's kind of a swap. I moved here. She moved there. Interesting. But they are trained. They know my stuff. They'll help you with anything simple. Okay? When it gets to marketing, what affiliate offers, what traffic, stuff like that, then you're passed on to me. Okay? And half the time, if you go on live chat, you'll see me on there. I go on there like an hour or two a day just to hang out and sell stuff and talk to you guys. What are my opinions on flywheel hosting? I have no idea what a flywheel hosting is. If you want hosting, go to gohubsite.com. So you go to gohubsite.com. Now, the reason I tell you this, a lot of people are like, yeah, Marcus, well, you're an affiliate. You just want to get paid. Well, yeah, I do. I mean, that's kind of affiliate marketing. I show you to go through this hosting, not just because I'm an affiliate and I get paid, but also because I made the videos using this hosting. So like when I'm like, click the green button, if you're on a different host, you're going to be like, where's the green button, man? What? Mine doesn't look like hit. Do you want it to be like easy? You just go on there and do it, right? So there's the incentive. You also get bonuses for signing up, but you know, pretty cool. Okay. Spencer says, I went to the Simple Blog theme site and I didn't get the theme. We are updating the theme. It'll go out probably tonight or tomorrow. And you'll be emailed. I got you guys all on the list. GoHubSite versus GoDaddy. Personally, I am not a fan of GoDaddy's hosting platform because it's difficult to navigate. Not a fan. So I use GoHubSite.com. And I'm an affiliate of that hosting, which is cool. They actually made a page with my face on it, which I thought was really nice of them. Yay, right? So you get to look at my wonderfulness one more time before you order hosting, which is good. I don't have an inflated ego or anything. Actually, I don't think I'm that good looking. All right. Tell me, Marcus, besides Simple Sites, Big Profits, and Kartra, what else do I need? Well, it depends on what you're doing, right? Like, I personally spend lots of money on tools, and I make lots of money. So that's the deal, right? We need to look at what we want to do. Okay, what do I want to do? Do I want to set up a blog and make profit? Then I should probably get blogging tools. Do I want to learn all about affiliate marketing? Then I should get Simple Sites, Big Profits. Do I want to have a niche made for me? Then I would go to highticketniches.com. Right? So we go there, and that's how it works, and you just got to focus. Okay, I want a niche on 3D pen. What do you think? Already bought a high-ticket niche. I'm trying to find a supplier. Depends on the niche. Like, I don't care what niche you want. I don't care what your idea is. Your idea means nothing if the market doesn't support it. Now, in some cases, I could be wrong, like the dude who sold the pet rock. I don't think anyone could have predicted that it would do well. Like, who's going to buy a pet rock? But it worked, right? So who knows? But that's 1 in a million. How many people after him have come up with like the pet whatever, okay, and failed? Okay, so what we do is we base it on market research. So if people are looking up 3D pens and the price to get the traffic or the cost of getting the traffic makes sense, then do it. Okay, but if it doesn't, then don't. Okay? Okay. That's a good photo of you. You look really cool. Thank you. It gives the impression that you're tall. Yes, that is. I'm actually not tall. A lot of people don't know, but I'm actually 5'1" on a good day with the right shoes on. Most of the time, I'm like 5 feet tall or something like that. All right, so pretty cool. So yeah, that is that. So yeah, affiliatedude.com/vault. Get yourself signed up there, and you'll go there. Personalized training for $127 a month. Is that still available? This is that, right? This is that course. So yeah. Is there any way to purchase high-ticket niches with PayPal credit? Right now, we don't take PayPal, but PayPal does give you a credit card you can use on our site. And if you want that, just go to highticketniches.com, and you can sign up. Now, the price is going up tonight to $19.97 for reasons I mentioned earlier. We want to have more time with each person, do more for them, and everything like that. So you can get in now and save the money as well. Now, if you're going to affiliatedude.com/vault, okay, you're going to go here, and you can fill out this page. I didn't have time to make one of the other pages, but this one works good. I still got to figure out how to do it. Now, this used to be $127 up front and a monthly charge. We're actually just taking the $127 off right now to make it easy. Just put your first name, last name, email. Make sure you use a good email that you actually check, because this is where your stuff's going to go. Okay? Then you do your street address, city, state, zip, all this. Put your card number, totally secure site, and then $77 a month. You can cancel whenever you want. There are no refunds, but it is cancelable. Right now, you're going to go in, you're going to see a bunch of the old stuff, but we're going to be updating it this month with the new stuff as well. So cool. Tony says, I want to set up lots of sites. I have tons of PLR. Want to learn how to put that out too. So I have Kartra, Simple Sites. I'm thinking of Blog Profit Network. Would that be a good setup? That's a great setup. That's a great one. Spencer says he has Kartra Silver. Kartra, in terms of like taking orders, managing your mailing list, tracking your stuff, hands down, best way to go. You can get that at cartprofits.com. That's cart with a K. Great program for that. Now, if you want the other stuff, this is going to integrate it into your blog. Okay, so this is all blogging. So if you're going to use WordPress and you want to use all that together, this is a great setup as well. Okay? And I wanted to make it inexpensive so that everyone can do it, because I know I get a lot of people on YouTube who are not like, rolling in the dough, and they just want an easy way to get started. And that's why I'm doing this. So, yep. And then the price of this is going to go up. So you're going to want to get in now. And if you get in now, you're always $77 a month. That never goes up for you, which is cool. All right. So awesome stuff. All right. So any questions? Other questions? But I use blogs for everything. Makes it work. Okay. So Tony says the total cost is $127. No, this is waived. Right. I didn't have time to change the order form. So that's waived for you. Just $77 today. Right, that's it. And it's monthly. Cancel whenever you want. Really cool. Sherry says she's buying today. Good to have you on board. My question is, can you look at my websites, and can you add another affiliate site? I'm getting things. I just need personal help. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, just go get this, and then right after you order, just go to pcmoneymaking.com like this. Now, I am terrible at personal scheduling and answering people. So what happens is you go in here and you'll create your ticket. So you just go in here and you'd be like, hey, check it out. Here's my site. And then you tell me your site. So you put all your info in here and you tell me your site. Okay. And then you'd be like, hey, this is my site. And then my assistant's going to be like, hey, you know what? Sherry needs help with her site. What do you think? And if it's something easy, I'll say, hey, just tell her this. If it's something more difficult, I'll be like, hey, schedule a live chat. And then she'll figure out a time with you. And then you'll come on live chat on that time. And it'll be just me and you on live chat. And we'll go from there. Now, live chat, you can see at the bottom of all of our sites. Sometimes it looks like this link that says live chat. And sometimes it will look like on the form here, sometimes it looks like this. Now, when you click this, you could actually just chat with us directly. If I'm on, let me turn it on so you can see. And my customers love live chat. They just think this is the greatest. I started doing this back in 2013. And in addition to being the best sales tool ever, it's also really good for customer support. All right, so you could just click here, and then this will pop up. And you can just either talk to me, because I'm on right now. I think Jacqueline's on also. Yeah, Jacqueline's on, but she's away. And you can talk to her as well. Really cool. They all know the business. They're all here to help. So, yeah. Okay, so BPN today is $77. That's it. That's all you pay today and then each month. Dwayne says live chat is great. I agree. Okay, PLR is private label rights. That's when you buy the rights to a product. We did that with our plugin partner program, which is awesome. If you guys are interested in that, just let me know. Okay, what websites do you use to find affiliate offers? I use OfferVault, hands down. And then if OfferVault doesn't have it, I'll just Google like whatever niche plus affiliate program. All right, awesome stuff. And if you don't get this for any reason other than to be able to ask me about your sites, I think it would be worth $250 a day to do that. And also think about the plugins you're getting. So it should be a no-brainer, I would think. And you're getting step-by-step walkthrough, which is $127 value. Niche training and study tools, which is $97 value. Affiliate offer and profit center guidance, $77 value. Easy-to-follow traffic plan, $77 value. Custom blog themes and logo designs. Actually, I have way more since when I built this. So, you know, to each his own. It's probably worth like $1,000 now. But let's say 127 just because I don't want to do math. Personal profit plugin vault, $777 value. Profit blog structure and design tips, $77. Long-term profit guides, $47. If you add all that up, it's like $1,407, and you're getting like $1,300 off because it's only $77 today, which is crazy. That's insane. Okay, thank you. I'm switching to you. Should I trademark my sites? I haven't yet trademarked my sites. It would depend on what you want to do. So, you know, it just depends on what you want to do. Is Kartra like ClickFunnels? In my opinion, in some ways it's better. In my opinion. And you can get that at cartprofits.com. If you want to learn about that, just go to cartprofits.com and you can learn about that here. And then you can also watch our other videos on it as well. If I want to do affiliate blog course, what's the link? This is it. So affiliatedude.com/vault. You can see it down. I think it's down below. That little, you could see in yellow down below where my picture is up here. All right. Kartra and ClickFunnels are the same marketing tool. Not really. I find Kartra to be more flexible and more geared to what I use. So if you're following my training, I would think Kartra would be better. ClickFunnels is good for like a one-off boom, boom sell. So cool. Are you making plugins and softwares, or who are you going through? We actually make them in-house. I have a developer that makes them for me. All right, cool. Nicole says she's on it. Good. Get signed up. I have Kartra trial, and I have not been able to start on the program. Can I start my trial over? No, just keep it the way it is. And we're sending out the bonuses shortly. We're gathering them all together. We had to get all the names and stuff. So you're going to get your bonuses, which are going to teach you how to do it. Do you design your site still using Artisteer? Yes, the themes that you'll get, we actually use with that. Okay, video says, I have high ticket niche site and SPP. Other than that, the obvious value of consulting with you. What are the benefits? All the different plugins. So this is like your ongoing, Marcus, I want you to help me out, and I want all your tools updated. This allows me to pay for my developers to update the plugins and everything, and also to have my staff here to help you and everything like that. So it's a really good thing to get to have. All right, so any other questions, we'll take it from there. And also, if you are getting your high-ticket niche, do it today. Price is going up on that. So, yeah. All right. Questions, let me know. Okay. The Kartra trial is 2 weeks. I'm not sure where to start with Kartra. Don't worry about it just yet. What we're going to do mostly is use it to manage our mailing list, which is what I'm using, and also to sell stuff as well. I already have my own hosting and domain. Can I still purchase a course? Of course you can. Yeah. There's a little bit of a learning curve if you have a different host, but it's not that difficult. Once you have WordPress installed, it's all the same. So you're good to go. So yeah, looking forward to having you in there, Julie. That'd be cool. Get you signing up on your first webinar with us. That would be good. Do I need Kartra to make your high-ticket niches work? No, you do not. The high-ticket niches are made to work standalone. Like all my courses and all my products are made to use, like you get the course, it's ready to go. You don't need anything else other than web hosting, which I think I'm pretty transparent about that. So yeah, so you go from there. Where do you use designing your opt-in boxes? Those are all custom. Like when you go in there, so like if you want an opt-in box on your blog, watch this. So here we go. Okay, so we got this here. This is a normal blog. Let's say I want to make this work with the stuff. So if you get the thing today, the affiliate marketing or the affiliatedude.com/vault, you're going to get these tools. So here's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to open this in a new window so you can see what it looks like. Okay, and we'll open it in this here. I'm just going to put it in a different browser so you can see real time what it looks like. So right now, it's an ugly blog. Even though it ranks at Google, it's still an ugly blog. What we're going to do is we're going to go into the dashboard. This is your WordPress dashboard. We're going to go into plugins. I'm going to hook this thing up with my plugins. Okay, so we're going to go here, add new. I'm going to add the Squeeze Blogs Pro plugin. Upload, choose file, go to desktop, wherever you saved it, and we're going to do Squeeze Blogs Pro. Where is it? Squeeze. I think this is the one. Yes, is this the one? All right, choose file, install. Watch how easy this is. Okay? All right, Brian's trying to get me on the live chat. He's asking if I'm actually training live. And yes, I am live. There we go, right? So there you go, Brian. Okay, so now we're going to go here, activate plugin. Boom. Now, if I want to change this up and I want an opt-in box. So right now, here's what it looks like. Okay? I'm just going to go here. Check it out. Squeeze Blogs Pro pops up right here. Okay? So I'm going to go in here. And I'm going to be like, I want an opt-in box. I'm going to go to Manage, Opt-in 1. I'm going to put this on the home page. Okay? Then I'm going to go through. Actually, I'll put it on Pages. Then I'm going to go through. I'm going to hide the title. I'm going to put some teaser. So get my Kartra videos here, or whatever I'm giving them. Okay? We're going to make this big, bold, and red. Boom. Okay? Get the Kartra videos here. Am I using Aweber? If I'm using Aweber, watch how easy this is. I put my list name. Boom. Done. I put my thank you URL. If I want to make a post, I'll just do add new post. And I could just call it, for time being, I'll call it thank you. Boom. Publish. Okay? And this course, the $77 thing, teaches you all this. We're going to copy this link. Put it in our Squeeze blog. Put our bullets. Bullet number 1, Kartra WordPress plugin. Okay? Video tutorials. Bullet 3, free stuff. Okay? There we go. Privacy policy is automatic. You can change it if you want. I just leave it automatic. Then we choose our theme. I want it to be, let's do get instant access. Okay? There we go. It's going to give us that button. Watch this. Update. And then all I do is go to Appearance, go to Widgets, and then I'm going to take over the blog. So this takes it over. Okay. Deborah, it's better to go with the starter one. Okay. So I'm going to take these out, and I'm just going to take over the blog with Squeeze Blogs Pro. Boom. There we go. Check it out. And now, boom, get my Kartra videos here. You could just take an email. You could build your mailing list right there. Look how easy that is. I mean, super easy. And then they put their stuff in, and then it should go to our thank you page. Boom. Thank you. Like, does anyone else think that that's difficult? I certainly hope not. And see how there's different stuff here? So, like, if I wanted an affiliate offer on the thank you page, I go to Squeeze Blogs Pro, and I go to thank you page, okay? And I do posts, okay? And you could choose several different posts or whatever. And then I just put my banner here, banner ad. And this would be the code you get from the affiliate network. And then boom. Yep, let's see. Then you would have banner ad. And of course it would be a banner ad, right? It wouldn't be that. But do you guys see how easy this is? And then of course if I want to use the themes, so if I want a really good theme, I would go Appearance Themes. I would go to the Blog Profit Network and I'd get my themes, download it, whichever one we want. Mark says, holy crap, that's cool. It is cool. This is why I spent a lot of money making these. So if we go to themes, if we don't want this ugly old theme, we're going to go here and we'll do upload theme. There's hundreds of themes in the Blog Profit Network. And we'll just go to upload theme, choose file. Let's say I want sidebar simple, install. Okay, sidebar simple, activate. And guess what? All of this stuff isn't just really cool and easy to use. It's built based on what converts, right? It's not just really cool. It's totally based on what converts. So like this is based on me getting hundreds of millions of visitors and knowing exactly what people want. So check it out. Now, instead of the ugly thing, we have a pretty one. Look at that. Got my logo at the bottom, which you can replace with your logo. Super easy. You can go here, Kartra WordPress plugin, and we'll refresh it so it shows the new theme. Look how beautiful that is. Right? We're going to get up. People are going to opt in starting like right now because it works. Right? You want to make ads? You go to plugins, add new. And you can do ads, right? So we'll go here, choose files, and we'll do like, what's it called? Squeeze blog traffic service, smart affiliate ads, install. We even have opt-in trackers. So this is this is why I titled this webinar, like run everything from your WordPress blog. Like the stuff that you're getting is what I use to run my entire business. I run it all with blogs. It's super easy. It works. And you're getting all the tools for less than $2.50 a day, which would mean we'd have to come check on you if you don't sign up today, right? So make sure you do. Otherwise, we're going to be a little worried about you because this is worth it. Like if you were to buy these plugins on their own, you'd pay $77 each, right? And you probably will. I guarantee if you look at your accounting last month, you probably spent more than $77 on junk that probably didn't get you where you want to be. All right, now, if you got one of my products or Kartra or something, you're probably doing good, probably in the right direction, but this is going to give you the stuff that you need to make it work, okay? Let's see. What else do we need? And what I'll do as a bonus, since our high-ticket niche thing is ending today, the price, if you get a high-ticket niche today, I will hook you up with a couple of free months of the vault as well. But you got to get in today. So that's like our last minute special. And if you ordered high ticket niche in the last couple of weeks or something, hit me up. We'll hook you up with that as well. All right. So any other questions on this? Okay. What theme is closest to clean lines? Probably any of them. I mean, they're all based on the same thing. Do you talk about finding keyword niches in Google, AdSense, and AdWords in Simple Sites Bonus? Yes. And the Simple Sites course, everything is there. All right, so really cool. All right. So, cool stuff. And if you guys want that, we have that as well. Dwayne, hit us up. If it's been a couple months, we'll figure something out. Or maybe give you some other bonuses or something like that. So yeah, but everyone should be getting this because you're getting all the tools and you're getting the training and you're getting my help and everything like that. And if you're worried about a monthly thing, you can cancel whenever you want. All you got to do is go to pcmoneymaking.com, pcmoneymaking.com right here, and just put in a ticket and say cancel, and they just cancel you. Like that easy. So, I mean, pretty simple. Okay, so other questions, let me know. And looks like Bob took us up on the high ticket niche offer. Awesome stuff. Whoever else wants one, we'll get you some free months of the vault as well. And again, remember that price is ending. So like tomorrow, you're going to pay $19.97 for the same thing. But it's going to be a little bit better. And it's worth its weight in gold as well. Like people, like how many of you guys that have a high ticket niche, you're like, yeah, that would have been worth $2,000. Totally. Right? Of course it would. All right. Okay, Sherry says, I need to go to the bank. I only have X amount. Sherry, get us on live chat. We'll work something out with you. I want you guys to do well more than I want you to pay $77. I mean, that's my goal is I want you guys to do really well. So if you need help or you need something, just let us know. I'll point you in the right direction. We'll work something out with you. We'll help you get what you need to get so you can get where you need to go. And again, remember, does anyone not think that you could make $2.50 a day off of what I've taught? Like literally, that's like one Bible download. I mean, out of the entire internet, there's got to be someone that'll download the Bible for you. What keyword research tool do you use? I actually use the Google AdWords tool. That has always been my favorite. So yeah, that's my favorite. We also have a tool in your Blog Profit Network called the Power Search tool. And actually, it's on our toolbar. So here, you could go to the Power Search, and you could do your keyword research here. So if I do WordPress plugins, let's say that's my keyword, I could go here and boom, here you go. Okay. Philip, you would have to hit me up on live chat to see if you qualify for that. Okay, so here we got this. You could do your search here. You could do Google competition search. This keyword tool is awesome. You could do your pay-per-click competition. And this is in the course that you're getting today as well. Let's see. Yeah, you see, like, gives you a whole breakdown of how this works. You could do domain names. It searches for domain names based on your niche. You could do Google Trends. So this keyword tool is cool, and it's based on stuff that, like, really works. So get yourself signed up now, whether you're getting a high-ticket niche or whether you are getting the Blog Profit Network deal. Get in, and let's get your questions. Okay, James says he's getting high-ticket niches today, too. All right, James, get signed up now. Since I have your name in front of me, I'll just zip it over to Alyssa and Jacqueline, and they'll take care of you getting your bonuses and stuff. Nicole says, someone said, yes, this is worth it. Definitely pay more for a college degree. Well, college degrees are good for what you're going to do. Like, I don't believe in college degrees just for stuff. Like, my daughter wants to go for art. And so I'm like, yeah, get an art degree so that you can go work at Pixar or whatever. And that I'm willing to pay for because it's like you're going to use it for something. She could also self-taught if she wanted to. Doctors, I'm very glad that my doctors went to college. So those things are good. But self-teaching is a good way to go as well. The thing that society has missed is that college isn't for everyone. It wasn't for me. I thought it was because they were like, hey, you got to do this. But I realized that's not what I want to do. Now, I do want to go back to college just for my own fun. Like, I want to go to learn philosophy, just one-off stuff. But that's just for my personal amusement. So, yeah, you just have to look at, what's worth it. So, James, I'll be watching for that. Where do I go to order and address to live chat? Just go to affiliatedude.com/vault. It'll bring you to this page. Click this button to get us on live chat. And I'll turn it on now so that you guys can get in there. All right. School is to suppress our creativity and be factory workers. Some instances, yes. There are some schools that help, so it just depends. I don't want to knock college. It's just not for us, right? That's just plain and simple. If I want to be a doctor, I'd go to college. But if I want to learn internet marketing, I'd come to your old pal Marcus because he's going to teach you that stuff, right? So there you go. So Nicole, looking forward to having you sign up. You've been a good commenter today. I think we can give away some T-shirts or something. We haven't done that in a while. So we could pick some people on here to give some t-shirts to, or like cash prize. So we'll do, let's see. I think, who wants a t-shirt? These are the t-shirts, by the way. They're the Affiliate Marketing Dude t-shirts. So we'll give those away as well. So we'll give away a $100 cash prize, or we will give away a t-shirt. I don't know why I'm writing this down. It makes me appear more studious. Okay, let's see. Let's pick someone for a t-shirt. And I will pick a number 1 to 100. And whoever's closest to it gets a t-shirt. All right? And maybe we'll give Nicole one because she's been a good commenter as well. And I have way too many girls' sizes because I bought them for my employees, and then some wanted them and some didn't and stuff like that. Okay. All right. Put those numbers in there. Okay. Let's see. Couple of seconds left. Ooh, man. Someone just got it on the dot. Or no, they didn't. Ah, I'm wrong. Okay. Someone's really close, though. Okay. So, our closest person for this is good old Spencer Johnson. So Spencer, what I need you to do is go into our Facebook group. So you could go to joinmarcus.com, joinmarcus.com, and you're going to go here. If you're not part of our Facebook group, join it. Okay, so you just click like join or whatever, and then go in there and say, hey, I'm a t-shirt winner, and tell us your size. And you can go there. Now, same thing for Nicole. You can go in there and say that as well, and just say, hey, I was the top commenter on the webinar, and we'll give you that. Now, let's go for the $100 prize. For the $100 prize, we're going to make it a little bit more difficult. We're going to do a number between 1 and 1,000. Okay, 1 and 1,000. Go ahead, type them in now. Oh, I got to write down the number quick before people look. All right, we got the number. There we go. 1 in 1,000 for the $100 prize. Okay, Miss Grumpy Gus, excellent name, says if we sign up for a high-ticket niche today with a couple months free trial, will we still be able to sign up at the vault at 77 when it goes up? Yes, you will be grandfathered in at the price if you get the high-ticket niche today. Because I'm actually going to set it up to where it just gives you the months free and then continues after. And you can cancel if you want. You know, we're not here to do it all crazy. So, but yeah, you'll be grandfathered in at that price. So get in there, whether you're getting the vault, whether you're getting the high ticket niche, get signed up now. And definitely do the high ticket niche ASAP because, you know, that whole price is going up. Okay, let's see who won here. And for the first one, the number was 72. The second one, the number is, let's give a couple more seconds to type those in. See if anyone's close. Okay, we got one really close number. Okay. Okay, the closest number on that is Katrina Bryant. The number was 284. So good guess on that one. So Katrina, you are our $100 winner. Go on over to the Facebook group. Again, go to joinmarcus.com. Click on the Facebook thing. Add yourself to the Facebook if you're not in there yet. And say, hey, I was the $100 winner. And we'll go from there. So congratulations to Spencer. I got to write down Katrina. And we have Nicole. Okay, awesome stuff. Black Sheep says, what would be the average monthly search page for a good keyword? Well, it depends on the keyword. Like if it's something that pays you a lot of money, then, you know, just, you don't need that many searches. But if it's something like smiley faces, then you need a lot of searches. I got to turn the air conditioner on because it's like 1,000 in here, but we're going to go from there. All right, so you guys get signed up in our Facebook group. Make sure you ask for that, Spencer, Katrina, and Nicole, and we'll get you guys your gifts. And tell us your size if you got the shirt, and we'll take it from there. AMD swag. Yes, I ordered too many shirts. I have a lot. So hopefully the sizes work for you guys. And we'll take it from there. All right, so get yourself signed up, whichever route you go. If you have questions, I will be on the live chat. You can get me on there. If you need anything, we'll be here pretty much all day. And yeah, other than lunchtime, I do go to lunch, so I'm not here at that time. But we'll be here for you. So get signed up. And any last minute questions? When we'll be working on Kartra? Kartra, we're going to start working on late this week. I'm going to start making the videos on Friday for you guys. If you want live chat, just go to whichever thing you're going to buy, and we'll help you out with that. And you'll have the live chat right here. Okay? Looks like this. Just click it. It'll open up, and you chat. It's on all of our sites. Sometimes it's a little link. Sometimes it is a button like this. All right? So, awesome stuff. Go get yourself signed up. Let's make some money. Let's have some fun. Give this a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed here on the YouTube if you like this stuff. Let's make money having fun blogging. Get the vault. Get your high-ticket niche. And I'll see you in the next webinar.